Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Gaming Lounge, This Week in Gaming, and this is the February 11th edition. And Runner is my partner today because everyone else is somewhere else. They either have work or they're listening to the quarter
Yep.
one Disney call right now, and they will be here shortly. But yeah, for now, it's me and Runner. You know what? We got this. Runner,
Yeah. So, like what Kai said, it's just me and him for now. We'll have more people come on pretty soon. But yeah. So let's just talk about some games. What's the news going on and all that sort of stuff, like we normally do. So yeah, let's do it.
hello, Christina. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with us again. Mackany, pretty sure you've got a link. No. We've got another guest in the back here,
I
but
sent you a
they're
link,
not quite
Mackany.
ready. Mackany sent you a link. It looks like I got my color finally fixed on my thing. It only took 1,000 tries. But yeah, so what do you want to start with, Runner? Some PlayStation 5 news or Nintendo? Oh, I forgot to tweet this out. Runner, are you AFK? I guess Runner's
Oh, we got
AFK.
PlayStation 5 news. I didn't know this.
The Ratchet and Clank.
Well, there's a lot of news today, actually.
Well, I was just wondering where we wanted to start, what we want to start talking about. I know we'll work our way around to everything eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, hey, everyone.
Let me figure this out here. Welcome, Mackany.
Hey, everyone, I'm doing good. End up in these shenanigans, just trying to keep my cool, you know. All right, let me see if we get the game score. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got the. Okay, nobody. Did anybody? Oh, there's not many articles. Okay. What's the article? Dang it. We could talk. Okay. We could talk about CD Projekt Red. Getting that blackmail. You can blackmail basically.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ransom. What else?
Like, they haven't had enough.
No, I think it's crystal clear. This is coming from some kind of disgruntled. Somebody who wasn't a fan of. Somebody was very pissed off to the point where they would go that way to do that.
Well, was it someone that was pissed off, or it could have just been like another cyber attack? But let me bring on our fourth here. Welcome, Fat Steven.
Sorry, I have pizza in my mouth. Thank you.
That's fine. Love the avatar.
Oh, yeah, more people do. Sorry, I got pizza in my mouth again.
Okay, let me get.
All right, so anyway, what were you talking about? Oh yeah, the CD Projekt Red. It could have just been another cyber attack, like.
They're also probably.
Yeah, maybe it was a hacker that was pissed off, huh?
I don't think it was an employee because, no offense, their employees probably don't talk like that, using words like pwn and stuff. This is pretty much a normal blackmail scam when it comes to companies. The same with it would be a celebrity or not. I'll release these pictures. I will release your computer within a certain amount of time. It's the same kind of format. And even if CD Projekt says they didn't have access to the personal information of the buyers or consumers in the CD Projekt Red, whether it be customers or not, this is just trying to ruin the Cyberpunk game more, because either if they did feel betrayed, they want to release everything, so Cyberpunk has to. They're just being, what's the word? They're looking for the highest bidder.
And also there's an update to that, and I put the link in TechCrunch. Link from TechCrunch. There's an update to that
You could have just shared it.
I
And
did.
then,
I just put it in a private chat. This is from TechCrunch. Also, what I'm seeing is that it's been sold. Like their
I'll be
data has
back.
already been sold in a source code auction.
There it is.
So let me open this up.
At the same time, if they did get that kind of software
Alright.
and they do have a source code, what makes you think they have the source code that was used and they don't know what actual version it is from the game to now, right?
Right.
They don't keep everything on one server. That's not how companies work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe Microsoft does, but that's a different story.
Either way, this is adding on to it, you know.
At the same time, I want to add, there's also been a slight controversy that this is done by CD Projekt Red, and it's all fake within general. But if it was, they would not.
So.
They would not announce on the Twitter that they're contacting authorities as well as federal authorities because of the hack. So whoever heard of those rumors before it's said in the chat or anything, it's. I don't think it's that.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it wasn't personal data, like user data. They were attacking the company. But CD Projekt Red says it will not give in or negotiate with hackers, has backups in place. So the way ransomware works is they steal your information, and if you want it back, then you need to pay the ransom, and then they'll give you access to it again. And if you don't pay it, then you lose all your work. You lose all your files because your computers, you just don't have access to it. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, CD Projekt Red is prepared for that, for a ransomware attack, by having, which is normal in a game company. All game companies have backups and backup. They have a backup infrastructure. They have everything is backed up in at least one place, and it's in at least two places because everyone has it on their local machines too. Whatever work you did is on your local machine. Then there's the version that's in the game, and then there's the backup. So you could, even if they lost everything, people from their, as long as they have their computers backed up, they just restore and then go there. So like this is a game company is probably not a great idea to hit with a ransomware attack, especially if you're not going for like personal information. Like if you're going for the company's stuff, they just bring it back.
Did they even ask for a certain amount? The ransomers, did they even ask for a certain amount of money? Did they even give demands?
They made demands, but like,
what were they?
According to the note, yeah. So there's a ransom note. They'd release the stolen source code and other internal files. So that was their threat. Because of this, they were like, we'll release everything to public, but apparently CD Projekt Red is honey badger don't give a shit. So
but usually with these type of things, especially when you have the notepad and you're inserting into this ransomware attack, they have a certain amount of money they want. There's a set price they want.
Yeah.
You don't just threaten them that you have other source code and you're not saying how much you want, because it's pretty much showing I have this, but I don't want any money for it. It sounds more like an attack than an actual.
A ransom note contains a ransom. So
what's the ransom note?
I don't know if they've disclosed it. I don't know if it's further down in the article, but they asked for something, and CD Projekt Red said no, kiss my ass.
Okay, because it's not in the notepad itself. Not that I'm seeing it.
Well, where's the note?
They literally copied and pasted that thing where you say you have been epically pwned. That's literally what they left. They literally posted this on their Twitter when this happened. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's weird.
Terrible format. I expected it to be.
And it's been over 48 hours, right? Have you seen any leaks? Any Witcher 3 unreleased? Any Gwen stuff at all?
Nope.
Yeah, see, that's how it works. They encrypt all the stuff, and they lock you out of your own software, out of your own computers. But we understand that you can most likely, if we will not come to an agreement, your source code. Okay, so they want to negotiate. Like, we have your stuff. Let's talk. CD Projekt Red said no. Rorschach. Wait,
Mhm.
where'd Runner go?
And I found an article on IGN saying that whatever it is, it's been sold in an auction. It's already been auctioned off for $1 million.
So they bought a bunch of buggy source code.
Seems like it. Yeah.
Someone bought themselves a shit ton of work, is what they did.
yeah. It seems to be the case. I mean this definitely piles on just this definitely piles on just kind of the pressure that CD Projekt Reds have been having since the release of Cyberpunk, and it seems that the pressure is kind of starting to die down, if you know what I mean. It's kind of it was kind of starting to slow down for a bit, and then
let me hit up the chat real quick, because we didn't even address Christina's question about. Did you hear about Kingdom Hearts franchise coming to PC?
yes,
I did not.
So let me get this. We'll put this up on Gematsu. Let me get the.
Just share the screen.
Yeah. I'm gonna share my screen. Share screen. Okay.
Axiom, she says Axiom Verge as well.
Axiom Verge. Well, yep.
Hey, Angelus.
Where is it? Aha. So.
Oh, Runner said he'd be back in a bit. Okay.
All right. So.
How you doing, Darius?
Hey, Darius.
What? Culture Casino's in here somewhere? Yes, he's lurking.
Coach said he'll be. I think he said he'll be here later or something.
Yeah, he's just got to finish the conference call, or what's it called, the
Mhm.
quarter one earnings call.
Yeah, Disney's.
But sup, Soul Assassin, how you doing, man?
Hey, Soul Assassin.
Probably wanted a patch for Cyberpunk.
He wanted to wait till February. He'll leave this month. All right. So this is coming from Gematsu. Kingdom Hearts, the entire series, is coming to PC on March 30th via Epic Games Store. Square Enix will release Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix, HD 2.8 Final, Chapter Prologue, Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind, and Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory for PC at the Epic Games Store on March 30th. The company announced during Epic Games Store Stream Showcase.
No.
Yeah. Quote.
No. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Quote, it's truly a great pleasure to bring so many Kingdom Hearts adventures to PC gamers around the world, says producer Ichiro Hazama in a press release. Our collaboration with Epic Games is one that stretches back to development of Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. And as a part of the ongoing relationship, the team at Epic Games have been incredibly supportive in helping us making this a reality. I'm incredibly excited for so many new players and enjoy the action, magic, and friendship of Kingdom Hearts on PC. Each title is currently available on PS4 and Xbox One. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is also available on Switch.
Can I cut in quickly before you continue the article? I'm going to throw this out there, but if Epic is going to such lengths to get this, I have a weird feeling we're going to see some of these skins in the next Fortnite season.
Oh, God.
That would be cool.
You can't tell me. You think about a Keyblade pickaxe. Think about what these guys have and how the animation style fits their characters.
Well, your harvesting tool could be the key sword.
That's exactly it. Yeah, the Keyblade. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
but because this one's all based on hunters, right? So they've had the Mandalorian, Sarah Connor, the Predator, all that stuff, right? So
true.
When the next season ends in March, I think mid-March, we haven't got any secret trailers. So if they're going to have
coming to PC?
March 30th.
March 30th.
So the end of the month.
I think that's a good call, Steven. I think you're probably on the money with that.
There's no projected Steam release at all. So
next February.
They didn't say anything about Steam release. It's just
I want to see it sooner.
March 15th. The Chapter 2 Season 5 ends. Then we go into Chapter 2 Season 6.
Okay.
So literally a 15-day space between it.
Okay. But if you want to get an overview, it's basically Kingdom Hearts. It's basically they're releasing everything, and it's basically the remastered versions of 1 and 2, along with the cutscenes for all of their handheld games, with the exception of Birth by Sleep, which is being the full game, the final mix, and of course Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, plus with extra stuff as well. So this is the whole saga. You're basically getting split up into multiple games.
I have a question with the ones that are coming to Epic Games. Is it going to have the PSP variation as well? Because that would have like cool arena mode. Yeah.
So Birth by Sleep final mix. Yes, it's the full game. Cool. Mm-hmm. So I'll just go through. So 1.5 HD and 2.5 mix continues. Kingdom Hearts 1 final mix. Chain of Memories, both full game. HD remaster cinematics at 358 days over 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 final mix. Birth by Sleep final mix. Recoded HD remaster cinematics. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 continues Dream Drop Distance, the full version of the 3DS title, the back cover movie that an extra movie to go with it, and then Birth by Sleep, a new episode as well that leads into Kingdom Hearts 3, and then the full Kingdom Hearts 3 with the reminded added on to it, and then also their Switch only title Melody of Memory. So it's all coming to PC via Epic Games Store. So there you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And of course I looked through a lot of the comments. People are not happy. People are definitely not happy with this. Just Epic Store exclusivity.
Oh,
is it an exclusive though, or is it just coming to Epic Store right now?
It's just coming. All it's saying is coming to Epic Store.
So why are they saying it's an exclusive? It doesn't say Epic Store exclusive actually in the actual.
Because people are asking for Steam. People are hoping it would come to Steam, but there's no word on it actually coming to Steam.
Yeah, a lot of
Steam has to approach them, don't they? If they haven't approached them yet, then it wouldn't be on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Steam has to approach them. Steam is there for everyone else to come to them.
Okay.
You want your game on Steam? Their Steam is there. Then people go, "Excuse me, Steam, can I put my game on your platform?" Steam goes, "Hell yeah, man, come on in," and it's Steam.
But do they have? But could it be like the way it goes with like streaming services? You have to have the digital, I guess, the copyright to actually use it as multiple platforms, or maybe that the people who own Kingdom Hearts are charging too much that Steam doesn't want to put forth that money, and they're seeing how well it does on Epic first.
It might be one of those things that they're trying to maybe. Epic was part of getting it on PC, and so they want a period where they can have a chance to recoup. I could see that being a thing. But Christina says she would expect the games to be added to Steam next February.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like
which has been a cycle for other games, so it's not surprising. Yeah,
not surprising at all.
I could see that being the. We'll just have to wait and see because it didn't say, like Steven pointed out, it didn't say Epic exclusive. It just said it's coming to Epic. So other things maybe have a different process for getting on that platform. And Epic first. Because
when they got, what was it, the sequel to XCOM, was it Phoenix Point, I believe? Usually stuff like that, they usually say it's an exclusive. They try to clear it up. Like I think, wasn't Exodus from Metro also exclusive for them for the first part?
I think so, if I'm correct.
And they usually announce it. So if they're not announcing it as an exclusive, either we're going to hear it later or it's not an exclusive, and they were either approached or they approached that title and that property first.
For we know, because we know that Kingdom Hearts 3 was run on Unreal 4, so that might have been the case as well.
Well, at least it's coming to PC. Like that's. Honestly, if a game doesn't come to PC or Switch, I'm probably not going to play it. Or mobile. So yeah, those are games that I've never played. Never played the Kingdom Hearts games because
I played 1 and 2, 3-5 days over 2.
I played PSP to death.
3-5-8 days over 2. That's the first DS tile.
I played the first one when it came out, like the very first one. I played, I think, the second one after, and after a while, I just felt like I was playing the same story over and over again. So,
okay.
Although the Hercules challenge was fun, we had to break all the barrels and under that time limit.
Now, I have my friends that have played it sing its praises, so I know it's solid. I just.
The first time I played it, I didn't know we got different keyblades for each world, so I used the original keyblade from what we started with through the whole game. Didn't even know.
Oh, March, not February. Oh yeah, if it comes like in a month, that'd be dope. A year? That'd be a lot of waiting. A month?
If you like Disney and Final Fantasy Soul, pretty much Kingdom Hearts is up your alley. They have a good crossover when it comes to those characters in that universe without using too much violence, but maintaining the fantasy aspect as well as the storytelling.
Cool.
All right.
I'll have to check it out.
I got another article for you. Now,
This one.
I want to reverse this. So, before, the disaster with Cyberpunk 2077, we were all talking about the whole disaster with Anthem. BioWare's next great title. And BioWare's not in the best shape, is there? Anyway, here we go. Report, and this is coming from IGN. Anthem's next future depends on EA's upcoming internal review. The fate of Anthem hangs in a balance, depending on how an internal review of the reboot goes. That's according to a new report says that there is chance that EA expands Anthem Next team or shelves the game altogether. In a new report from Bloomberg, EA executives will review the latest version of Anthem Next later this week, depending on how the project is progressing. EA will continue to back the project and grow the Anthem Next team or abandon the project. Anthem Next was set to be a redo of sorts for Anthem, BioWare's live service action RPG, which quickly lost traction with its players. BioWare handed Anthem to BioWare Austin, who specifically works on live projects like Star Wars: The Old Republic. BioWare's Austin executive producer Christian Daly became the face of Anthem Next, writing 3 blog posts about Anthem Next's development throughout 2020. This, according to the report, Daly left the Anthem team in December as part of a management shakeup. BioWare Casey Hudson and Mark Durr also leaving the company in December. Daly's departure put more questions about the future of the project. In its development blog, BioWare Austin details some of the changes that the team considered for Anthem Next, including updates, loot drops, weapons, javelins, the robot armor the players pilot and customize, and skill tree changes, basically a top-down overhaul, and Bloomberg says the other major changes have been made to Anthem's core systems and user interface. This isn't to say Anthem Next has been officially canceled. That remains to be seen following EA's internal review. And if the project is safe enough to be a satisfaction, the team will be expanded to pursue the project further. IGN gave it a 6.5, saying it's generic combat can't save the lack of content and tedious grind. But second chances may have come increasingly common to video games, such as success stories like Final Fantasy XIV, Rubberborn, and No Man's Sky. And meanwhile, BioWare Canada is working on a new Dragon Age and Mass Effect. So yeah. I know not many people played Anthem. I played it for the demo, at least.
I did play the demo. It was very bad. It was a loading screen simulator if you were able to get out of the loading screen simulator. But when they went dark with the whole Anthem redo, they've been very quiet. You haven't heard much about it. But the players that are still playing the game, and they say how it's progressed with the miniature updates time after time, they're saying it's a solid experience, but it's because the player base is too low that the Next is their only option. And if this does go wrong, there's a chance that Austin might get shut down or move to a different studio because these guys are handling it all by themselves while having the heads leave month after month.
Yep. And for what I've heard, I think it's like a very small team, like maybe 3 people working on Anthem at the moment. So, and it is all lies on it. Well, yeah, but it is a small team, and it's because a lot of people in BioWare have just been shifted over. Some are working on the next Dragon Age. You got the separate BioWare team working with Mass Effect Remastered and the next Mass Effect.
Wait, Anthem's BioWare?
Anthem is BioWare, yes.
Okay. Things make a lot more sense now. Okay.
They have the gunplay is great, the looting is
Mhm.
great. The problem is there's not enough random enough content within the game to keep you interested. Yeah, you can go out and do the public events, but when
Mhm.
it comes to the storyline and progressing in builds, you get bored very quickly. They haven't mastered the Destiny / Bungie formula,
No, they
but
have
even
not.
now, no. But I'm gonna discern right now because Bungie right now in their whole Beyond Light campaign, I've been playing Destiny for about 7 to 8 years now, and their sunsetting thing has been hell. Because think about it this way: if you like farming for your weapons and getting those right weapon rolls, right, like the right setup, right, like you want something that has, let's say, dragonfly and accurized rounds, so your range and you can explode them on headshot final shots. And you're
Mhm.
farming for these weapons, you finally get them, and there's weapons constantly being sunset every 3 months or after every season. What is the point of farming a weapon if it's going to disappear and be not powerful anymore?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That is dumb.
It is dumb, and that's where they're faltering right now. It's like every DLC is great. I played just because of the lore, but Anthem is lacking, not just because they're not trying. I do think they're trying, and there's a lot on this team's hand.
Mhm.
But you don't go into an E3 and play a CGI rendered video and claim this is actual gameplay, and this is why Anthem is known as a joke.
That was
Yeah.
like if
I
you
was-
if you
I
looked
looked it
up
up right
like
now to make sure it was the game I was thinking of, and I was like, oh yeah,
like
yeah,
like
The
if you were
Javelin suits, the Iron
Mhm.
Man simulator.
Iron
you
Man
know what I'm
suits,
talking about?
yeah, with dinosaurs and shit.
yeah. It's like it's a good read to kind of look up on the development of Anthem because it was an absolute disaster.
See, like that's so stupid to take away something that you worked for the entire season, and like, why not give you different things to work towards? And what if the like weapons just did different things? So then next season's weapon is just a different thing, or next season's item, and then you go, oh, I'm gonna use. I really like the one I've been using from like 2 seasons ago, but this one's freaking cool because I can do these things with it. You know, like if that's how they did it, then they would constantly be evolving the play experience.
Maybe, but let's go from the Destiny point of view. They just sunset a bunch of stuff, then they reissued stuff for this new season out of a DLC we all paid for a year before. So literally, they gave us weapons on the battle pass that we already paid for in an expansion DLC after they sunsetted it.
That's dumb.
It is
That's
dumb.
also dumb.
Yeah.
You paid for it. You should have it. Like,
Yeah, but they're going by power level, right? So every season they're increasing, say, like by 100 or 200. So let's say the shotgun I had last season is only able to go up to 1410, while this season everything is up to 1610. So pretty much everything you farm for is obsolete because you have to farm for this new stuff. By the time you get your god rolls at the end of the season, and then you can only use it so far until you get the next set of weapons. So it's a constant cycle. With Anthem, it was the lying, the instability, their monetization for in-game currency, not the premium currency you buy, even for like shaders and all the other stuff that would pop up in their store. It was heavily watching Battlefront 2 loot box scenario prices. You know what I mean? But in Anthem, it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a whole Destiny clan because of Anthem.
a whole Destiny. Oh, clan.
Yeah, everyone said this is gonna be the next Destiny. I'm like, after the beta, I don't think so. But like, you can have your opinion. I'm like, I'm going to have my opinion. They all went over to Anthem, and I sat there by myself in the clan and bailed out.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah,
Why did they go to Anthem if there's?
because they believe to be the new killer because of that false E3 trailer. That E3 trailer is the way. The people don't understand is that the E3 trailer is 20 times worse than what Cyberpunk promised and some of the things that happened.
Yeah, it was,
and that was made because. Oh, sorry, Kai.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead.
No. And that they were scrummaging. From what I remember, they were scrummaging just to get that trailer together because they were showing the first ideas to before CEO Patrick Sutherland, and he hated it. Forced him to go back to the drawing board, and they were having to try to throw something together just to get ready for E3. It was an absolute disaster in development. Yeah,
what is this? Well, I see you shared multiple articles. What? You probably read. So the other night after Among Us, I was hanging out with Christy and Justin Proper in Discord, And I told them that I did a drunken review of Destiny 2 that I never posted because it was too mean. And they wanted to hear it. So I said, all right. And so I played it for them. They're laughing their asses off. And they want me to post it. I said, but Fat Steven tells me that they fixed a lot of things. So if I'm going to share this, I'm going to cut it down for sure.
Okay.
I have to reinstall the game, play it, and see how many of my issues...
How many?
How many of the issues that I had with it are not a thing anymore. I saw somebody playing it. Who was it? Was it Alan?
Can I ask you this guy?
What's up?
Can I ask you this guy? When did you start playing Destiny 2?
It was our game of the month earlier this year.
Okay, so it was way after the split. Okay, never mind. I was like,
yeah, it was like in June.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like June.
Okay.
But I guess there's been some updates and stuff, so I got to give it a fair shot before I post my old drunken review. But yeah. I would still rather play Destiny 2 than Anthem, though. Anthem looks cool, but
Destiny is doing good for one reason. They have amazing storytellers behind them right now. The fact that we're still going on with the Osiris, that Aldrin Sov is now back and is now a Guardian, but he's wearing a mask to hide his identity in the tower because everyone will come after him. It's pretty well done. We now have the Cabal showing up trying to create an alliance. The Darkness has destroyed 3 planets. Like, it's getting there. They have 2 other major DLCs coming of how it's going to change the world. And right now we're getting Guardians that can not only use light powers, but darkness as well.
Cool. Yeah, I've heard good things about the story, actually. So that holds up, apparently.
Yep.
But Anthem, you can tell it looks like it looks
rough.
Something.
It looks rough and messy. Yeah.
It looks like it could be fun.
But it definitely looks like it was rushed, like they were trying to get something together.
It was a movie file.
Pretty much.
It was literally a video file, from my understanding, that they rendered and threw in with pre-recorded voices and everything. That whole thing was just a movie file. Like, when you go through a demo disc and you're like, oh, I like the intro, I'll just copy the intro and take parts of it. That's literally what it was. I could be mildly wrong, but that's what it was. Because they were frantic behind the stage right before it went on. It's like, this doesn't look good. We need something else. Let's make a movie.
I don't understand why they felt the need to put something forward when they had to go back to the drawing board.
That was EA CFO. That was on EA CFO.
It was one man.
Patrick Sutherland
on stage at E3 5 or 15 minutes before, literally just said this, and the rest of the staff was like, "Well, I want to keep my job because he won't lose his," and that's.
Like I said, it was a complete mess, and especially when this coming from EA having to shut down the specific branch of BioWare that did Mass Effect Andromeda, and having the main team do Anthem, but over time having specific key individuals such as Casey Hudson and Mark Dudd just continuously leave over time.
Oh, sorry, I just saw. Did any of you guys see the tweet from Ted Cruz today?
Nope. Which tweet?
I don't know why I would have seen
It's not political. It's not political. It's not political at all.
Okay.
What is it? Is it about
may I quote? Well, it's about GC, but okay. Texan Gina Carano broke barriers in the Star Wars universe. Not a princess, not a victim, not some emotionally tortured Jedi. She played a woman who kicked ass and who girls look up to. She was instrumental in making Star Wars fun again. Of course, Disney canceled her. That is fact. That's why I said whoa, because I don't see many people, especially But yeah,
Ted Cruz. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. You can agree with that because, I don't even want to play a Star Wars game anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna watch The Mandalorian, because it's Jon Favreau's, because what I like EVS's take on it.
Give it a shot.
So I was gonna watch Mando just because of that. Now I'm like, should I even bother? I could watch it for Gina. I could watch it for Gina.
Watch it in general because you can see the care Favreau put into it. Because as much as it happens, you got to give it a shot. I wasn't trying to change subjects, but I'm waiting for the game news where people start uploading Gina mods to like Gary's mod and Minecraft. I'm waiting for those mods. Could you imagine? They're going to be out there.
Coming. Disney's gonna try to squash it.
They can't squash it because she's not part of Lucasfilms. They have no say.
I mean, like Disney's gonna be like, "Hey, stop making mods of."
Oh, like CD Projekt Red having sex with Keanu Reeves? It's not going to happen. Come on, man. Modders are there for one reason. We used to embrace that. Remember when Skyrim and Fallout said, "Hey, here you can upload your mods," and they would have mods available in the store just for free? Yeah, they did. Fallout actually had a mod.
I was going to say, and then we had stuff like the Creation Club. Thanks, Todd Howard.
You're not going to get it for 2 years, Runner. The book of Boba.
Try to monetize off of creator mods.
Yeah. But I had to state that because I like seeing something positive. Because, but like I don't even want to play Battlefront. I know it's a great game, but it's just I don't have energy for it. And Squadrons is empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a blow that Disney can't take right now. We're not. Well, we are still talking about video games. I don't think it's a blow that they can take right now because that's hitting multiple revenue streams, video games, and Disney Plus, and like they don't have much, and they just kneecap themselves. So good luck with that, Mouse.
Good luck with that. Well,
I love seeing the mass people going, "Fine, I'm done," and just walking away like in mass. It's great.
So, got another article here for you guys. Now, Warner Brothers, of course, stock company of AT&T, always in the news for one reason or another, whether it's Snyder Cut or whether it's this and that and the third. Here's another thing Warner Brothers was in the news for recently this week. This is coming from James Batchelor from GameIndustry.biz. Warner Brothers secures patent for Shadow Mordor's Nemesis system. This publisher could maintain rights to series' signature mechanic until 2035. Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment has been issued a patent for this Nemesis AI system found in Middle-earth Shadows of Mordor in its secret. IGN reports that the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office released an issued notice last week, although at the time of writing, notice appears to be offline. According to IGN, the patent protects its Nemesis characters, Nemesis forts, Soul Vendettas, and followers in computer games. This encompasses a hierarchy of procedurally generated NPCs that interact with and remember the player's actions. This patent also covers changes to the NPC's positions in the hierarchy, as well as their appearance and behavior, again, based on the actions of the player. Finally, it concludes that the social conquest battles from 2017's Shadow of War, which allowed players to use these NPCs to defend their own strongholds and attack of those of other players. This patent will go into effect on February 23rd, and proving that they continue paying fees and maintain until 2035. Any developers who build game features on that include all above aspects or enough to risk infringing on the patent must purchase a license from Warner Brothers. However, studios are still able to create their own systems that are similar but have enough distinct aspects to stand out, such as the mercenary system we've seen in recent Assassin's Creed titles. Warner Brothers originally applied for this patent in 2015, but has been asked to revise and resubmit it several times. This has been due to similarities with other patents, including ones held by Square Enix Online and WebKit's mobile title, ONOR. That's it.
What is this for?
So this is for Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system. This is essentially Warner Brothers patenting a game mechanic.
That's going to be kind of hard to do when there's literally been Dark Souls with Nemesis that can invade your game and stuff. It's the same thing, just a different name. So the only thing they can patent is that in Lord of the Rings. I highly doubt a Nemesis system can be patented. It's like saying, "Oh, surprise mechanics! I own this mechanic now." No. You own the controversy of surprise mechanics.
The
The
last game mechanic that was patented was in the 70s, and it was a game where you get like little flip books, not flip books, but little books. What?
I disagree. Last time a mechanic was patented was in 2015 by Namco, if I'm correct. They patented it to where you can't add mini games to your loading screens.
That's not a game mechanic. Wait, they made it so you can't add mini games to your loading screens?
No other company can add mini games to their loading screens.
That's
Namco.
lame.
Who?
Namco patented
I've
it.
seen it.
That's not a game mechanic like I'm talking about. That is just that's a software thing. But it's not a gameplay mechanic. In terms of gameplay mechanics, in the 70s, there was this game, I don't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably find it on my old design teacher's website, but it was like each book was a different character. And so I have this character and you have that character and we fight. And so I open up to the first page and go, okay, these are my options of 4 different kinds of attacks I can do, or however many. And then you pick one, and then it says, okay, if you picked this and they picked that, go turn to this page. And then you turn to that page, and these are your new options to carry the fight forward.
Supposedly that patent also ended.
Yeah. But that was that's the last actual gameplay patent that I can think of.
I'm talking about Machines as well. That was supposedly expired in 2015.
Yeah, it expired in 2015. Yeah.
Oh, it expired in 2015. I thought you said.
Sorry, I meant expired. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
because that's weird. I've seen so many games. No, it doesn't. It's supposed to keep it's so because a lot of people hate loading screens. So the whole point of the loading screen game is to keep you energized until your game loads. It's a way of keeping you visually stimulated.
But that's outside of the gameplay mechanic. The gameplay mechanics would be the mechanics of that mini game or of the game that you're playing, not the presence of the mini game in the loading screen.
If they were going to patent it, it'd be like, oh, well, we're patenting this platform mini game for a loading screen, so you can't have a platform mini game in your loading screen. To a degree.
And Ruth Korean was saying,
I can't hear him at all. He's muted.
Who, me?
No, you.
Me?
It's Kai. I couldn't hear Kai just a second ago. I saw his mouth moving, but no one talking.
I was talking too quietly for my mic to pick it up, I guess. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so Ruth Korean said Hoag's Law did a recent video on the Nemesis system. The patent hold because of the way mobs remember the interaction with the players. So it's
I don't think it was PageMaster. Ruth Korean, was this?
Oh wait, PageMaster, wasn't that video on the
patent hold because of the way mobs remember the interaction with the player. Hoag Law did a decent video on the WB Nemesis system. The patent hold because of the way mobs remember to interact with the player.
And there are other
that's smart AI.
If they're patenting the actual code, like the way they executed that, that doesn't mean that other companies can't do a Nemesis system. It just means that they found a really good way of doing it, and they patented it because they don't want other people straight up ripping the code and the concept or whatever. Like they need to build their own shit if they want to.
So what you're saying is they took the AI source code that they've made for a Nemesis system as a patent rather than the whole Nemesis system of having a smarter AI that learns from your actual gameplay.
Yeah, they didn't patent the concept; they patented their execution of it.
Well, yeah, and I think one other I was looking this up. The one other example would be BioWare back in 2006 with the dialogue wheel that they did. Because I'm looking this up, and as soon as they actually did patent the dialogue wheel, but not a dialogue trees, though. You just can't do
it. Okay. Yeah, because dialogue trees had been around, but they did it.
No,
in a
trees.
weird-
They just do this dialogue wheel. It's just a thing.
Let's say
Yeah,
you can't emote because Fortnite has all the emotes. It's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, these patents are all reliant on the execution of an idea, to protect their IP or their work, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that they're the patent of how gameplay.
Right. I don't. Right.
Other people could have gone, oh, hey, that's a great idea. I'm gonna make my own books, make my own game, and then like there'd be 10 of them out there, you know.
I would like to give some good gaming news though. Magic Legends, the closed beta just started today. So if anyone has signed up for it, picture Diablo style, but also Magic card game as well at the same time.
Never
Nice.
heard of it.
Yeah, and it's free. It's for PC. It's going to come out. And there's another one I'm waiting for, which is called Scavengers, which is pretty much fighting like Resident Evil style enemies and bears and stuff, while with your fire team of 3, gathering resources, killing other players and AI, and getting back with your resources.
And another thing that's available for pre-orders today is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on the
Ratchet
PS5.
Clank
If
Rift
anyone
Apart?
got one of the
Yeah, but the village. Oh, the village is so much better.
Village, what's the Village?
Resident Evil 8.
RE8
Oh.
The Village. Yep. It comes out on my birthday.
Nice. When is that?
May 7th.
March. Is it March or May?
No, it's May 7th.
All right.
Oh,
So
nice.
March is the open is when it's going to open up for I think the console, so you'll be able to play the demo. At the same time, you can sign up at Resident Evil and get to try the closed beta for their new Reverse, which is pretty much all the Resident Evil monsters, heroes going at it in PvP.
Yeah.
So you remember what was it, Raccoon City, that kind of bombed, right? But it had
Operation
the
Rat- yeah, Operation
but it had the PvP style where you could choose like Hunk and all them and be all those characters and going. But it's everything from, let's say, the projects like Nemesis versus Claire Redfield. You can be Claire, like it's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I game.
Hey, just to make sure, can you guys hear me all right?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, that's good because I've been
So-
having technical difficulties.
Yes, that is absolutely correct, because games lift elements off of each other and create something new all the time. It's an unwritten rule of YouTube that you don't strike other channels. Yeah.
Is a rule.
The last patent on a GAM mechanic was given to Wizards of the Coast for Magic the Gathering and the tap mechanic. Oh, tap mechanic. Really? They have a patent on the tap mechanic? No shit.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna get sued for every time I've said tap that ass. Oh, come on, no. But I put the links to the private chat in case you wanted to take a look at those for later.
Let me see. Google patents. Worldwide. Trading card game method of play. Provided herein is a novel method of gameplay and game components that in one embodiment are in the form of trading cards. Yeah.
Also, what released today? Little Nightmares 2 released today.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and if you want to see other games that what's it called, are coming out in February, we have a video. Let me go get it.
One thing I'm slightly looking. Something I'm really looking forward to is actually Guilty Gear Stride's beta and just kind of the release footage they've been showing off, because it looks absolutely gorgeous.
I have a question. Have any of you guys heard any word on that Vampire Battle Royale that's supposedly coming?
What from?
Didn't even know one was coming out.
Well, it's one that Sparkly talks about a lot.
Let
Oh,
me
check
check
out-
out
That makes sense.
Vampire the
games coming out
Masquerade.
in February. What?
Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale.
I don't know what it is, but there's going to be a Vampire Battle Royale. I don't know if it's attached to Masquerade 2 or not, because
I think
Masquerade
it
2
is. I
hasn't
think-
had a release date yet. It only says 2021.
Yeah, I think it's Vampire the Masquerade. It's a battle royale, and all we have is just stuff from November. That's all it seems to be.
And Dying Light 2 was pushed back as well.
Hold on. Soul Assassin, the Bernie meme mod for Resident Evil, or is Bernie the zombies?
Wait, are they all? Is he sitting down in a chair the whole? Oh my god, that would be amazing. Can you imagine a lurker on the ceiling, but is this Bernie in a chair?
Please
with the
tell
tongue
us
coming
more,
out?
right? I need to play that. Pay time off later, remove the patent. PTO later removed the patent and awarded trademark when SCOTUS declared, the Supreme Court of the United States declared, game rules cannot be copyrighted, only their presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
can't wait to see all the Dune mods surface on the PC version of Star Wars Battlefront. They make one for Ahsoka as well. They made one for Ahsoka as well. Nice.
So,
I would love a Cara Dune mod.
What's up, McAnee?
All right. So, Kai, you brought up, Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. It's going to be launching June 11th, and pre-orders are available. I have the full article up if you want me to.
Don't forget Psychonauts 2.
See a show.
Psychonauts 2.
Yep, that's also coming out this year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we definitely got some big ones this year. I think we got some.
Yeah, because this is also the year we're supposed to be getting the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Because
I'm
we're getting
excited
full
for
into
that.
yeah. This year we're good. This year we're really going to get full into the next gen this time. So.
Oh, I forgot about Guilty Gear. You're talking about Strive, right?
Yes,
Where all the models were hand drawn.
They are incredible. I've been watching a bunch of gameplay that they've been posting up on their YouTube this week. It is stunning.
You're gonna hate it though. The beta sign up, you're really not gonna like this. The beta sign up is only for Europe only, but I can still give you the link.
Yep. I was like, man, you kind of want to get back into
a
fight
way.
games again now.
Oh my god.
Because this is proper way you do it, right? Because a lot of these companies, when they're trying to do the anime style, they like to incorporate a 3D model and put what it's called cell animation over top of it, like the way Ruby does their cartoons. But they do it very badly because they don't put enough detail into the cell layers on top of the 3D model, and they look very empty and disoriented. If they're hand drawing all of these to the model themselves, this looks beautiful. It looks so beautiful.
Let me. I'm gonna find an article.
Share the beautiful thing.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. Let me find it.
I have it. I have it right here. I'm good.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna share.
I got it.
No, you don't.
Hold on, y'all.
Yes,
Hold on. You gotta watch this.
Oh my god! Oh wait! That's the man that chases you around the house. What is he holding? A broom?
He's holding a broom on top of his head.
It should have been a giant mitten.
What?
It should have been a giant mitten, right? Like the mittens he's wearing.
Yeah, he's got his mittens and everything.
Oh, that is so. Oh, that is so. The broom, the shovel just looks weird.
Through the wall.
That's brilliant.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I love it.
That's kick ass.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
That shit.
That is
you can't share my
amazing.
screen, Kai.
Sorry, I was trying to tell you 1 sec, and then I was almost typed it.
Horizon 2 won't be woke. I don't think it will. It's already focusing on a very strong female character. I don't think they'll go down that road.
This is Stride, and yeah, it's what Steve said. This is all hand drawn, and it's
That's not what I'm seeing. That's older art.
Yeah, this is new release footage this week. This is some of the gameplay footage this week, and it is absolutely stunning. Like even the backgrounds are just breathtaking to look at because there's some. But I was watching this full 1080 stuff like that, and it is absolutely stunning to look at, and it looks much more. it looks slower compared to other games, which is maybe more focused on mix-ups and such. But I really want to play this now because it's definitely getting me. It made me want to get me back into fighting games again. This looks absolutely stunning to me.
Yeah, dude, this looks awesome.
Yeah. So yeah,
Great.
wanted to share that thing. Okay. Let me get to the.
Steven's sharing something here.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just be quick, but this is what they were showing on the alpha page. But that's what I was seeing. This is the same game.
Guilty Gear.
Yep.
Love Guilty
They're,
Gear.
they're maintaining, I think, the old kind of Street Fighter style. They're keeping a 2D model but it's not really 2D. It's a 2.5 model over top of a 3D environment that's like Mortal Kombat when it started getting into like you can knock through a wall, same with Injustice, and it'll bring you to a new area. So they're maintaining that, but they're keeping that anime style with the colors, right? This doesn't look like it's cell modeling. It really looks like you're playing anime, but they have that extra 0.5 what do you call it, angle to them. It's just wow.
Kind of like I would say it's kind of like. It's definitely similar with the previous game, especially, of course, this is Arc System Works. This is Dragon Ball Fighter Z as well. It uses that similar style to keep it close to the anime. It's manga, but it is absolutely stunning.
The only other game that's pulled off cell animation, to my point of view, would have to be the Sword Art Online series, those types of games, because they're able to incorporate the 3D models when it comes to certain dialogue, but when it's getting to certain close scenes, like or where you're trying to get the no character better, it will switch to like a 2D, like you're watching a flat screen and it has the dialogue. They're very well balanced when it comes to this, and not a lot of games do this anymore.
No, so it's just a visual spectacle.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that now. Well, there you go.
I love all the effects. Really great.
The beta's in the private chat in case you guys want to try to scam to get in there.
The effects are actually a lot of fun to do.
Okay, so Kai brought up Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I wanted to bring up okay.
I got some stuff for after this. Maybe we can end it with this because it's good news.
I didn't know you were coming out with a game, Kai.
All right.
There's a game called Fate of Kai. It's in alpha right now.
Actually,
I'm not
have a
joking.
couple games I'm working on.
Yeah.
But
all right. Let me zoom in and make sure zoom in for Kai. Make sure that. All right. So with the new PS5 titles, and this is a year that we're going to get more PS5 Series A exclusives. One of them is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. It will be launching on June 11th for PlayStation 5. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart will launch for PS5 on June 11th. Published SIE and developer Insomniac Games announced. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is a brand new full-length adventure. While the evil Dr. Nefarious uses a device that can access an alternate dimensions to find galaxy where he always wins, Ratchet and Clank are separated. As they try to reunite, they meet with a new Lombax resistant fire, explore new and familiar locales, but with multi-dimensional twists, wield a new arsenal of out-of-world weapons. If you played Ratchet and Clank, ever played Ratchet and Clank game before, this is an excellent one to start, as the adventure is a standalone storyline, but longtime fans will find deeper layers connection to previous games. We're also here today to reveal new artwork for Rift Apart. This beautiful new piece speaks to the game's duality. Ratchet & Clank and personification of opposites forming a more powerful and whole as theme is expanded through ultimate dimension counterparts of characters and worlds. And this is the cover art.
I have a question.
Yes.
Has there been any word on the release date for the Joel in One Golf?
Which one?
Joel in One Golf. Has there been any release date set yet?
No.
You're not talking about the show, are you?
No, I'm talking about Joel in One Golf. I really want to see Abby hit Joel with a golf club.
No, there hasn't been word on a PS5 update to
Joel
The Last of Us 2. But Jesus Christ.
That was good.
That's good though. That's a good one though.
I would love to play that.
But of course, pre-order start.
They should illustrate a fake game cover of that.
Didn't they already do that in a GTA mod?
Yep.
Yeah, but I want an actual.
I remember erotic showing it.
Oh, dude! I remember when they showed that on Friday Night Tights. I laughed my ass off.
Speaking of which, your boy Pedro is going to be Joel in HBO's Max's version of The Last of Us.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Cares.
That is shit. That is shit cast.
Runner, did you just say F-bomb the gaming lounge?
Damn.
Yes, because
I will only watch
that's
it
different.
if we get Gina. I will only.
culture? Do you hear this?
I said this. I said this on the morning stream. I will only watch it if they get Gina to play as Abby.
That's fair.
No, if anything, if they wanted to reboot Xena, Gina would fit Xena to a T.
Oh my
Absolutely.
god, Gina would be amazing as Xena.
Yep.
Who would
She
play
wouldn't have, but the
little
scream
blonde
though, I
girl?
don't think she'll do though. I don't think that's. I can't handle even the normal Lucy Lawless scream. But I'm like, no, thanks, Lucy. No thanks. Just let's go back to kissing Gabriel, and I'll be happy. What?
Anyway, pre-order
Don't
start
judge
today
me.
too. Here's of course, look at the digital content for the Sandal Digital Deluxe Edition. Two fan favorites will make their way into Ratchet & Clank within parts, Carbon X armor from Going to Commando, high definition materials, and Pixelizer weapon from 2016 will be visually enhanced for this PS5 version. There's also a digital deluxe edition for $79.99.
No, thanks.
Of course, 20 RAM head start, digital art book, all that stuff to go with it. And as such, retail. So there's multiple forms, and it's as usual, Rift Apart will be coming to PS5 in June. So it's definitely for people to look forward to. So there you go.
Ooh. I'm going to share my thing now.
Sure.
Who here grew up? Pokemon.
Are you talking about the trading card game?
That's gotten more popular lately, and they actually have to
I'm
reprint
just talking
cards.
about
No,
Pokemon
there's a
in general, because this is Pokemon's 25th anniversary.
well, there's a promotion going on with McDonald's, and its scalpers are running amok with the
Bruh.
trading card game. Yeah.
Stop getting ahead.
Sorry.
Stop it. Get help.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Just
I don't have
stop it.
Stop it. Just stop it. Get some help.
But
Although
yeah,
Matt's
so
guilty here.
those are the two things on the cover here. That Pokemon cards are selling so well that the Pokemon Company is rushing to print more. They're selling and printing cards like freaking crazy. And to add to that, they have increased production demands because of this. Because they're including Pokemon cards in Happy Meals. So I need to find myself a McDonald's.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it does sound like the PS5 situation with scalpers. I admit it does.
I remember when Pokemon
Honestly,
cards were like super popular, like almost a decade ago. It was crazy.
What I can
right
say is, you guys know who Noah 35J, the Noah, the guy who usually does all the COD zombies and stuff streams. You know,
Yep.
Noah 45J, whatever. Right now, he's
do
been doing
not.
it. He's been doing a lot of streams of just opening sealed boxes of Pokemon. So that's where I get my fix if I want to see Pokemon cards. But I'm not going to drop money on like Pokemon if I don't have to.
I have all my old Pokemon cards. I have the ones from the movies.
Mhm.
It's just rare that they actually drop like something like this. So I want to grab some for myself because I have a decent collection already, classic stuff. Got a base set Blastoise.
I probably have like 6 cards, and that's it. I don't really care.
Give me your cards then.
I probably lost.
Don't.
I don't even know where they are. I probably lost them.
I would look for them, runners. See which one you have, what good condition they are. Then you find one of those guys that tells you the actual secondary market rate, and you might have your whole computer there in one card. You don't know. When I was talking, everyone knows Loki from Mornings of Mischief, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but when I was talking about Funko and he was telling me about some of the Loki pops he has, I told him that like he had one pop he didn't even know about. It was about $700 US. He had it on the shelf.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Same with Pokemon cards, man. If you,
the
find
cards
that
go
one,
for a pretty penny.
but if you find that one Charizard that everyone wants, and you don't realize you have it, bro. You know what? You're banking. It's like finding a Black Lotus card at the bottom of a box you left there for 20 years.
Mhm.
You know, the OG Black Lotus card from like Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, they go up in rarity. They're very pricey.
First editions are always great, especially when it comes to Pokemon cards, Magic, and etc.
I could sell my Blastoise for $700.
I don't work for Blastoise. I don't know.
I have
It
a
also-
Blastoise.
Well, it depends
why
on
I'm
the
saying,
quality,
like, first
the
edition?
release date, and the version that it will have on the card. Yes.
Base set, good quality. I don't know how good, but good.
No bent corners, no creases, no discoloration, no sun damage.
I took care of my stuff. I've got it in its folder, little sleeve in it. Yeah. Dope.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
an Elgato pad right there.
That's nuts, man.
That is absolutely nuts.
But I said, like, when I had to sell that one Funko for my collection, I wasn't joking. I sold two, and one of them was $1,100. I had two of these pops, and I paid $43 for them 4 years ago. And up here, $1,100 US is almost what, $1,600. So that was me banking. You don't know what you have until you do the research, and it's pretty awesome, especially with Pokemon.
Cool. Oh, yeah. I don't think my Blastoise is holographic, or else it would be worth $5,000.
Yep.
I think. I don't know if it's first edition though. I do have a holographic Chansey. If it's first edition, that's $3,500 right there.
What you should do, Kai, is think about doing a stream where you're going through your old Pokemon cards and saying how much they're worth.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
People love Pokemon.
I have my Pokemon cards at my mom's, so I think I found a good reason to go looking for them. But imagine if I held on to them for another 20 years.
Yeah, just like GameStop stock. You want to do that, right? Oh.
Hitmonchan, a holographic Hitmonchan is worth over $3,000. First edition Hollow Ninetales, $3,000. I might have that. Dang, dude. Clefairy? These are all first editions. I'm wondering how much the movie ones, because there was some cards that just came out with when the movie came out.
And when the theater, yeah, like the special Pikachu.
I had a
You talking about
Dragonite
Detective Pikachu or the animated films?
I
know the animated films had some special ones, I think, too, right? That's where you
Yeah,
can,
the
I think that was the only
animated-
time you can get the Mew, right?
Yep.
I got the Mew. I got there was different things that you could get, and I got them all. But so I'm looking to see what I got. I don't even remember what I have anymore.
I think I just broke the gaming lounge for the day. I'm sorry.
But
I said I think I just broke the gaming lounge for the day because now you're just going, oh my god, how much money am I sitting on? My mom, she better not throw that crap out. 'cause I need-
Your avatar says
that's
it
a
all.
lot of upgrade materials.
dude, a first edition Devolution spray is $1,000. Who gives a shit about that card? I will sell the hell out of that for $1,000. All right,
You can buy all the Gorilla Glue you want to keep that mohawk perfectly straight.
Oh yeah, my mohawk's gonna be perfect.
So ESA confirms that E3 is going to be a digital event again with keynote briefings. But nobody goes to E3. Nobody cares about E3.
There is no E3. I'd like to see them try to show us a digital E3 when this happens.
Didn't they confirm that?
It's going to be
not gonna
online,
be for
and
viewers,
so does one of my favorite events, GDC, which is.
No, I just saw something on Instagram saying that E3 is back. I'm like, the fuck?
I don't know about One Piece games. Wow, why would I not know about One Piece games?
Because there's about 700 of those games.
They're good cell shaded. Oh, okay. Yeah, they are
you
good
guys-
cell shaded. The Dragon Ball Z games too.
If you really want to go back with Dragon Ball Z, if you can find it with English subtitles, there actually is a top-down Final Fantasy and an NES style Dragon Ball RPG.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. The same with the Secret Mana series. They actually went up to I think 3 or 4, depending. So you can actually find the other ones where it's like you're playing 3 different character stories, and then you switch to the other 3 character stories, but they're all made up eventually in the game. The best thing about Final Fantasy when it first released on Super Nintendo, most people didn't realize that if you plugged in a second controller, you could play an RPG with your brother or your sister or your friend because it actually one controller could control the other character.
Oh, that's cool.
Good.
But
Soul Assassin.
I want to touch on what Shadzar said here. I disagree, Shadzar. Beanie Babies were a fad that was manufactured and then exploded and then died. But Pokemon is a long-standing
show franchise.
It's 25 years in as a property, and it has shit tons of fans. It's always getting new fans. It keeps old fans, and it keeps building on what it does right. And I've said this before, but Pokemon as an IP is its whole economic ecosystem that relies on the show, on the games. The show follows the games, merchandise follows the show, etc. So like it's when there's a delay in the game, that's a massive hit to Pokemon. But yeah, this Pokemon's not going away, and these cards are going to stay collectible because they're not making new ones.
Yep.
Once they stop, it's done. So they're only going to keep going up in value as the older it gets. It's like Superman #1.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Action
shit's
Comics
never-
#1. There, I believe there are only five of those actual comics in the world, if I remember correctly. 5 or 7, I don't remember.
because sometimes they'll find one. Like, oh,
That has
shit,
been
look
very
at that.
rare. I think the last one that was found was in the early to mid 90s, if I remember.
Okay.
I'm going on what I'm trying to remember from memory, but yeah.
I thought there was another one more recently, but I can't be sure. But yeah. Thank you. Whatever I said, it's right.
If you found that comic, you're sitting on $3.2 million.
Yeah, I do not have it, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
Oh, my apologies. Supposedly, there's an estimated in 2012 that there was only 50 to 100 original copies of Action Comics #1. I was probably going over the fact that mint condition, you're probably looking at a lot less.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would love to see
E3
this.
before stop doing their day-long streams.
Yeah, like clockwork. Free clockwork.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
there needs to be a mod for Death Stranding. We need a Bernie mod because all the bags can just be Bernie sitting on a chair on your back.
Still haven't
Dude,
played that game yet.
That Bernie mod looked awesome.
That looks awesome.
Don't go too far into that rabbit hole. 'Cause there's some weird mods for that game and all the new remakes of Resident Evil, and some of them I don't know how they're on YouTube still. Like
like pornographic?
Full nude Claire running around with a gun. Yeah, they go that far. But for some reason, that's still allowed on YouTube. But people are getting struck down for a cosplayer in a thumbnail, which is very weird.
What? That's so dumb.
It's true. You can actually find Tipster actually got hit twice. I follow
I
the
don't
weird
understand
stuff.
these things. It seems like it should be pretty simple, cut and dry, but no. Everyone wants to be an exception to the rule. And Vaporeon is only worth 1,200. Only. Only worth 1,200. Hey, you don't have a devolution spray?
Sorry, I was looking at something else. It's just it's like I posted.
Get off that Resident Evil stuff, Macney. You're a perv. Get off that.
I posted my illustration of Gina this morning, and like clockwork, I'm seeing anti-Ginas in the chat.
Why? Don't worry about it.
I know it's just funny.
They're always good. They're always going to be there. I haven't got any yet, but I just get dislikes. I'm just like, the best way to do it is to do it like this. Thank you for the dislikes. You're just helping me be seen more on the YouTube channel.
No, it's not on YouTube. It's on Twitter.
Oh, well, Twitter, you're going to have them. They're even going everywhere. It's going to be the next few things for the few days, but
I just laugh. I just like
yeah, Twitter's their home. That's all they do.
Yeah. That's not games, though.
I don't know. Sorry.
technically,
Yeah,
it's mine.
holy shit.
Technically, it's mind games.
Yeah, that's
I look forward to the Gina mods. I'm just saying.
I will. Yep.
You know what? I'd
They're
like
gonna
to see
come soon.
They're
I'd like to see Gina mods in every game that allows mods. Just
Absolutely.
spam Gina across the internet.
I expect to see her first show up in GTA 5.
Oh, that's totally gonna happen. Typical gamer's gonna do a mod of Gina Carano
Hey, look who's
for
here.
GTA. If any of you know who that is.
There's already one in Nexus mods. Supposedly there's one in Battlefront 2 already. There is Bloodborne, I think has one. I don't know for sure.
I wonder if we get a Street Fighter 5 mod.
There's also one for supposedly Fallen Order. They can play as Din Djarin.
Mm-hmm. There's some good mods for Fallen Order.
Yeah, but nothing will ever beat was it Skyrim and the Thomas the Engine mod. If anyone remembers that. Picture the dragons are all Thomas the train engine.
It's for Skyrim. It's hilarious.
So picture a giant blue train flying in the sky trying to take you out.
Skyrim, they replaced all the dragons with Thomas train engine. Just
It was
giant
so
train engine.
good.
No animations, by the way. The giant
Yeah, no, but it's a creepy
engine
smiley face coming at
flying
you.
brick.
Yeah, it's funny.
That spews fire at you, like all bricks should.
Did you kick Runner?
No.
Did Runner disappear?
Oh, he's back.
I'm back. I accidentally refreshed. What's up, Mando? But no, Street Fighter would be great for a Gina mod.
Oh, there was the Macho Man mod in Skyrim too. That was...
Every time he casts a spell, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Speaking on the topic of modding, I don't have the article on hand. I apologize. But Cyberpunk mods, there's an issue right now at Cyberpunk where if you get mods, it does cause problems and allow people to have.
So, what I heard about that is that CD Projekt Red are they blaming modders now for the problems? Because I was hearing something about that.
I
What?
really hope not, because that's not a mod. That's not a mod problem. That is a game problem.
Which one?
That makes no sense.
Which one?
Yeah.
For
Cyberpunk.
the article, real.
No, what's the problem? I didn't hear that one part.
CD Projekt Red was blaming
security exploits.
some of the fault.
Too many people.
Can give it can give hackers full access to your PC, and they're saying that everyone should avoid mods on Cyberpunk right now.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing.
Was this said before or after the whole "please don't have intercourse with Keanu Reeves" thing?
Yeah, I heard about that mod. Thank God I haven't seen it.
No. Was this what you're like sharing the news of? Is this before or after that?
Probably definitely after.
So are we actually sure it does give access, or is it more of trying to go along? If you're not going to use the Keanu ones, don't use anyone else's.
I will say, Shadzar, I am gonna make a trip out there soon. I definitely have a new task to mark off my list. What's this? There's a Blade Runner mod for Cyberpunk. Makes a city look like the movie. Dope.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool.
Oh, that
mods
would be
for
amazing.
Cyberpunk.
I hear there's a new mod coming. It's called "This Game Won't Crash Anymore" mod, and it's called the next update
Yeah,
patch.
pretty much. Yeah, a lot of mods, and I've showcased them. I think last week.
Oh, IGN did a video of all that. Is
They're all like patches for the game because
We made it to February. I just realized
It's
they're
called-
supposed to fix it this month, right?
the mod's called Climate Change, and it turns everything to Blade Runner.
That's awesome.
the here's the thing is that a lot of the mods. This is pretty much.
I'll share it.
It'd be hilarious if the climate change mod just flooded the city, like everything was just
Here you go. I got the video here.
Oh no, the polar ice cap does melt. So now Night City is like Venice. All right, but yeah,
Okay.
Cyberpunk has reached Bethesda level modding.
Yeah, share my screen.
Yeah,
That's
Full screen
cool.
is big.
So it's
There you
Neo
go.
Tokyo lighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it changes the lighting up to make it more Blade Runner.
The reflectional patterns are different too. That's very nice. Whoa, that should not be shown on the. Whoa,
That's an end game. That's an actual in-game.
wow! I didn't see that one ever.
Yeah, it's
What?
I took a screenshot of it.
That is nice.
That is insane.
This was privately made by someone, right? Because they got the
Mhm.
mist and the nice pollution and hazing
Mhm.
going on great.
what's the funny thing is I've only experienced a fog like twice in game.
No, there really is no fog in the game.
Yeah.
It feels like it should be.
I've been
Does the
playing
game have a day-night
20 hours.
cycle?
There's no fog.
Yes,
Does the
it
game
has
have
day and night cycle.
You guys would probably love
If it-
Gen Zero.
If the game has a day-night
That's
cycle, then
stunning.
it should have more fog because in the mornings, especially in big cities, you'll get fog. As
Yes.
like steam, you'll get steam coming out from like underground and stuff, you know. So
But
it's something that's
Sorry.
more common throughout the city.
But it would also depend if the city is closer to a larger body of water, which would create the mist in general, or at least coming off the lakeshore. Am I right on that?
Oh, I think you might be right. I'm not sure.
Yes. I used to live down south. A lot of our fog came straight from Daly City. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is wow.
Because we would have days in the middle of summer, it hadn't warmed up enough, and we would have like the whole area blanketed in this white fog, and be like, "What's going on here?" And it felt like you had one of the dwarfs just blowing their pipe out all across the city like Gandalf. It was pretty cool.
I mean,
But,
So sassy, don't wake Keanu Paintable. All right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Groove Korean says it was found modders found the security vulnerabilities weeks prior to the CD Projekt Red getting
Yes,
hacked.
that's true.
The mod community was kind of mad CD Projekt Red didn't act on their information.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Like
Okay,
This
so
is-
it was previous.
This is in fact true. This happened because the hack only happened earlier this week,
Mm-hmm.
and this thing about mods making the game vulnerable is we're going almost 2 weeks now. This is old news, but I thought it was relevant.
so they're saying CD Projekt Red is essentially trying to throw modders under the bus to cover up for their own ineptitude.
No, I think they're trying to keep people safe who probably don't understand mods or understand how to install them. There's always going to be an infrastructure insecurity. It's always meant to be found. Everything man-made usually has a flaw. Nothing is ever perfect.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm speaking
but
from the robotic point of view.
the thing
Yeah,
is, you
but
get
I
free
am going to
testing.
say-
You
I
get
don't
free security testing, and you don't act on it. Like that's not smart.
But we don't
I-
know if it was incorporated in their new patch.
I don't think it was a. I could be wrong. I don't think it was a on their end where it's like, oh, we're blaming the modders for our for our ineptitude. No, I don't think it's like that.
Uh-huh.
That being said, though, the fact that they're not acting on it and the fact that that's even there in the first place is still on them.
Yeah, they had the information, didn't act on it. Like, and it was vulnerabilities that were already there, not that modders created.
Right.
I think they're just trying to take
Over time, someone would have found this vulnerability regardless of mods or not. That is true. Because that's just how things are. And to me, I have a real big problem with games that have vulnerabilities
Mm-hmm.
like this and they're released. Like that's like put the cake back in the oven. It ain't done yet, buddy.
So, I got one more story, and this is a kind of
Let's
smaller.
wrap it up after this.
Okay. Well, I'll just go see. So, one of the biggest racing games of the generation is coming to Steam, and that's Forza Horizon 4. It's finally being Steam release.
I'm not one for racing. It died for me with Burnout.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to play
Sure.
Hot Shots. I didn't play Hot Shots Racing.
I will admit to this, despite the way this is like, I kind of want to play Destruction All Stars.
Yeah.
I was like, it looks fun.
Are you talking
I'm
about the
looking
roller
forward to
derby
that.
one?
Yeah, the PS5.
Even if you don't have a PS5, access the PlayStation site from your computer and add it to your library because it's only free this month.
Mm-hmm.
What is?
Destruction All Stars is on
yeah.
PS Plus. Yeah, it's as part of PS Plus. It's only free this month.
Oh.
So if you don't ever have it, but the thing is with PS5 games, they're adding a free one along with the PS4 one. So if you don't have a PS5, you can just go on the website because it won't show up on your console, and you can add it to your library then. So when you finally get the PS5, you will still have these games within your library.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you wish they did a PS4 port though.
It wouldn't be worth it. They're trying to push people off the old gens. Remember, PS4 is old gen now.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
The what's it called? I hope they do a PC port of Destruction All Stars because I want to play that shit on my PC. I don't have a PS5. I'm not getting one, but I want it on PC.
I want a
Should
lot of
tweet it.
PC.
When is the PC port coming? I'm not getting a stupid PS5. Like it's gonna be a couple of years. Oh well. Guess it'll be a couple of years. And I'll
I
forget
said
about your-
library, not library, Rowan. I'm not talking about
Berry.
food. That's a
Is
trouble.
Gran Turismo still a thing?
Hi, Rowan.
Akini?
What was it?
Is Gran Turismo still a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
GT7 comes out this year.
It was one of the premiere trailers when the PS5 was doing their announcement launch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in June last year.
Yes. Yep.
That's how you
Have
say
they
it.
have they confirmed whether or not that there is going to be a new variation of the PSP?
There were talks about. Yeah, I remember there were talks.
That has any grounding to it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, there was talks about.
Well, this would now be their third attempt at it, so keep that.
Yeah.
Nobody counts
No
the
shit.
Go. The Go was a joke. We don't bring up
No,
the
I'm saying they
PSP
had the
Go.
PS
Nobody talks
the
about
PS
the Go.
Then they had the PS Vita,
Yeah.
so this would be
Whatever.
their third attempt at a major portable console.
Like the Nokia game phone where it was like, you know what I mean? What the hell am I holding in my hand?
Oh, those were the days. It's just. The Nokia Engage. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Wait,
a
Finish
friend of
your
mine had
article or story or something, McAnee?
No, I was gonna do it too, but I was like, all right, yeah, now I'll stay. But anyway.
All right. Damn it. Let me know how Destruction All Stars is because that looks awesome.
Yeah, I've watched the gameplay. It looks like fun. PS5 though, so.
Come to more. I checked when you said about PS5. I was like, wait, let me see if it's coming to anything else. And I went back to the video that I posted, the February game releases, and I scrolled to the end, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. What I think is that they're trying to do like Sony's trying to do this like they did with trying to make this a success like they did with Rocket League back in 2015 when Rocket League started out as a PS4 exclusive.
Yeah, Rocket League. It's a good thing they branched out too, huh? Now people play it everywhere.
Yep.
Anyway, let's wrap it up for the day.
All right.
What is it, Mando? Type
Oh,
it. Don't just say something. Type it out. Because I was about to wrap it up. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna be on This Week in BS.
No, I'm really screen sharing.
Yeah, I gotta do. I'm gonna do my game stream right after this. So.
And I got to stream myself in an hour. So, Kyle,
Same.
you're not screen share?
I was gonna set up for the camera.
Anyone explain the purpose of PC releases over console, or a year between console and PC releases?
Because a
Reasoning?
lot of games are ported over to PC. They're not made for the
Yeah.
PC, for console.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's great is the
They have to find the correct engine to port it to at the same time. It also depends if the IP itself is an exclusive, how long the exclusive is timed for that console, that company.
Yeah, I'm just talking about regular.
And the same can be said for like console games port over to Switch in a way.
Yeah, wherever it starts, the game is built to be on that platform, and then they have to port it off to the other things. So that's why there's delays and stuff between releases on different consoles. If they have the resources to do a multi-port release, or they have they've bought all the different dev kits, then they can do a multi-console release. But if they are not quite there, then for one reason or another, there's a delay. They can only do so much with the time they've got, and then it also, I feel like it extends the life of the game too, because it comes out again and again and again, and it builds an audience. Everyone who played it on PS5 is like, "Yo, play it," and then, yeah. But Mando, did you hit the private chat with the thing you were talking about?
So, some stars of this in news. There will be a free fly February 15th to February 25th. So anyone that has an account, and I'll put actually I can't put a link in the chat, but anyone who has an account can download the game for free and try it out for about a week. And there's also an ongoing event in game called Xenothreat, otherwise known as and it's pretty much you get to fight xenophobic terrorists in the first time ever where you can fight capital ships in the game.
Ooh.
Cool,
And
man.
I've pretty much been recording footage of this event for the last 5 days.
All right, awesome. If that interests you, you know where to find it. Check out
Yeah,
Mando Merc.
absolutely.
Shadzar, so much
I'll be
gaming
live with it tonight.
news this each week.
So
Well, we
this-
only have so much time to cover things, but where's the link to the Discord?
What you guys could also think about doing if you can't cover every story is you guys can, if a story is missed, you guys could record a 5-minute episode to actually post on here later.
That's true. Hold on, where's Discord? Let me get the Little Gaming Lounge link for everyone here.
Assuming that one of us has access.
I'm just putting everyone's channels in the chat that are in the panel right now.
I'm gonna put the link to my stream. So where you
I've
guys
got,
are gonna go to.
I've got
That's
everyone
good.
in the description. I've also got everyone's channels in the description. So go ahead and go there. But what was it? Oh yeah, Discord. Join the
Gaming Lounge Discord, where you can submit articles for us to talk about in future episodes.
If you have stuff you want us to discuss, go ahead and drop the article in there. We'll check it before the show, and then maybe we'll spread out the topics that we cover. We cover whatever.
And according to Shads, our runner is on the Discord. So
Yeah, runner.
I will not be joining.
No. Let me. No. Shadzard made a fake La Gaming Lounge Discord, not the one that Kai made. I'm on that. I'm on that Discord.
Made?
But I left the fake one.
Oh.
I couldn't tell the difference between GAMING and GAYMNG.
Yeah, I think
Well, yeah.
PC lends more streaming than the other ones, but no, I guess.
It's already Thursday, Jesus.
Yeah, it is Thursday. Yep.
All right, y'all.
All right, let me put the link.
Bruce made it. Gave control of Culture Casino.
Why did Bruce
I
make
have
it?
I had a channel that
That's
I made
funny.
because Culture wasn't making it, so I haven't built it up yet. But yeah, join us in there. And we hope you've all had fun here today. I got your fill of gaming news. We can cover more stuff later. In the video of February game releases, I think Shadzar is the one that has mentioned a lack of board game news. I did actually miss a couple board games that came out this month, but I did cover a variety of board games coming out this month. So,
Adding to board games, I believe the one that Ord's board is working with Omnilucent Games, I think they are now on that online board game simulator, whatever it is you can get on Steam, so you can actually try it there supposedly.
Oh, nice.
Well, none of us are, and I made it like a couple days later. Wasn't that long of a wait. We were waiting for Culture to do it. Runner left again. We were waiting for Culture to do it. That's why I wasn't making it, because Culture was supposed to. And then I was like, I'm just going to make it then. So anyway, it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for joining us. Unfortunately, Runner peaced out suddenly at the
We'll
end.
see you next week.
Yeah, good
Tune
night,
in
everybody.
tomorrow for the lunch table when we will have Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yay!
Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah,
It is.
tune in tomorrow for Lorena's lunch table.
And then I got I have an art video on tomorrow morning at 10:30. So at 11, sorry. I heard you snoring, Fat Steven.
I wasn't snoring. I know what you're talking about. You were too busy looking at people's feet.
That one's better. Okay.
What?
Anyway,
buddy. Have a great weekend.
Are we supposed to talk over it or not?
Just the one time. Everyone just
This was brought to you by Culture Casino.